Right. So I enjoyed putting together a little refueling station setup yesterday, and I was thinking after the stream, what I probably need to do is I probably need to send another rocket there so that I can have a larger capacity to transfer the uh, from the surface of Minmus to the refueling station, because having to make multiple trips seems like a bad plan. I need to do one trip that completely fills up the refueling station, I think. You're good. End of work and now relaxing. Nice, Anulu. I don't know if I can get a ship that can hold that much fuel, but maybe with the new some of the new rocket and fuel things I've unlocked, we can do that. End of the workday and now relax. And that's, oh god, that's a good part of the day. I only got about 10 hours till I can do that. What I'm actually curious about is, I think that's what I want to do. Let me look at what the capacity for fuel is on our orbital fueling station. See how much it would take to fill it up. Minmus. What is it called? Mining drill, orbital station. I need to change the name of it. It needs to be like orbital fueling station or something. Why am I not seeing it? Fuel tanker, fuel transfer ship. It's this guy, right? Not that one. Oh, it's because this one's connected to it, so it's calling. It's okay. It's because I got two ships connected. Hey man, could you make a pass on your YouTube playlist? I'm pretty sure you don't have an Into the Breach playlist at all, while having videos of OT on your channel, and the modded FTL playlist also doesn't include any videos from Insurrection Mod. Gnarl, sure. As soon as I have some time to just spend moving playlists around. I mean, that's not really at the top of my list. I have actually been thinking lately about how my YouTube playlist is not quite right. Because my as intended challenges, I've just been putting in my hard mode with pause random challenges. So I'll have to do a lot of organizing. I should make it into the Breach playlist, and I should definitely do that. The problem lately is, Gnarls, I've got no time. I don't have extra time. I have so much crap I'm working on lately. I will try. Thank you for letting me know that that's something I should do, and I will try to put some time to do that some point. How's my day so far? Well, I just woke up a bit ago, so pretty good. Yeah, it's been hot here for a while. But yeah, Niaro, that's a good idea. Especially since the YouTube is getting so popular, it'd be nice to make it more navigatable and easy to find the type of videos you want to look for. So I might have a chance to work on it this weekend. We'll see. So let's see the capacity of our fuel station here. I have a lot of capacity because originally this was just going to be the refueling part. But our rocket that got us here from Kerbal actually I was able to keep with us. So I basically have all the storage plus this if I want to use a totally different ship to transfer fuel. Missed last stream. What's this beautiful monstrosity? This is our orbital fueling station around Minmus. Minmus has a drilling station that converts to fuel. We're working on getting this thing. And this was actually the thing that was transferring from the surface to the orbital station. But I think I actually want to make something like this that's actually bigger. I want it to be able to fill this thing up completely in one go if I can. Which would mean, how much would that be? It's about 3,000 times 3 is about 9,000 liquid fuel and 7,000, about 10.5 oxidizer. So is there any tank that has like 9,000 liquid fuel capacity, around 9,000 liquid fuel, 10,000 oxidizer. That's the kind of tank I want to fill up to be my transfer from the surface up to here so I can fill this thing up all in one go. Let me go to our Space Center and see if that's something I could put together. I basically want to just take a big transfer tanker that's empty down to the surface of Minmus, and that's going to be our transfer ship. That's kind of what I wanted to do. So let's look at our fuel tanks here. I think my largest one is one of these guys. Carbidide S3 7200. Is that my largest thing I have? How big are you? And that carries like a third of what I want. So I would need 3 of these guys. So this is what we'd be looking like as the thing we want to transfer fuel from the surface of Minmus up to our refueling station. Do you have fuel truck move fuel from the driller rocket? I do. That was what our rover was. We have a fueling rover. I'll show you that today. I'll probably go look at that at some point. So, and this is just for. So I want this all to be empty. I would want to have. This is just storage, not as fuel we use to get to and from, because we want to actually have something separate to actually move this thing around. So let me see here. I'm trying to decide. I think I would want my Kerbal to fly this thing. I'd want it to. I would want it to have the ability to fly unmanned, but let me see here. So this is the plan: is to have this be a thing that can just transfer fuel back and forth. So all I need on it is like solar panels and some batteries. What am I looking for? Service bay. Okay, I want this to look good. Where are my adapters? Structural. Oh yeah, it would be this thing. Nope, it would be. It's under fuel tanks actually. This would actually give it a little extra capacity too. So there we go. This is what we would store all our fuel in from the surface and then transfer this up to the fueling station. Will I play KSP 2 when it comes out, Slothalicious? I hope so. I hope to. I'm excited to check it out when it comes out. I just hope that the UI is better than Kerbal 1. That's what I hope for. I don't think I want that. I think I want the smaller one because I only need a single person, and I want this and where are my adapters? I want one going from this size to the next size down. There it is. Got that. There we go. So this is going to be my refueling thing here. And I want to put a docking port at the end of this. Clampotron docking port. Okay, that's a small one. I think the small ones can clamp onto the big ones too if I need to. Hope they can find a way to make the graphics a little more appealing. Well, have you watched the video? Because the graphics look way better on 2. I think it's better if I just do this, actually. Just do this and the bigger guy. I think that's the better way to do this. You really hope they have more than like 3 textures for tanks, yeah. Hey, what's up, Pie Boy? How you doing, sir? Good to see you, man. Okay, so I want to put a unmanned thing in here. I also want a reaction wheel. There we go. So we want the fly-by-wire, and we want the probe guy. There we go. So now this thing can fly unmanned. All right. We'll put some batteries in here. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. These guys never want to go where I want them to go. You didn't know there was already a video for it? You'll check it out. Oh yeah, the Kerbal Space Program 2 trailer looks amazing. We watched it on stream the other day. It looks awesome. The hell? Go on the inside, please. There. And then move you. You move me. Okay, there we go. That's batteries, so we just need solar panels, and we'll feel pretty good about this for being what we need it to be. You're tired? How's it going? I know that feeling. I know that feeling. All right, and I just need a... oh, I should do a communicatron for satellite. A communotron, I guess it's called. Okay. And I never can make... okay, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go with that. What does this look like extended? Looks like it goes through stuff, so let's move it. That still is going through stuff, so let's move it a little further. Okay, turn off the snap. Oh, I'm hitting not shift, I'm hitting caps lock. Alright, that means it's going to be floating, but you know what? If floating means it doesn't clip through stuff, I'll be happy with that. Whoops. Can I please close this thing? Retract. Oh, that's going to be clipping. How do I make it so this doesn't clip through? Jesus. Hey, what's up, Burricana? Missed a couple of streams. We'll probably cut out in the middle of this one. The storm is coming. Over uninvited. All right. Is there a gameplay trailer, Ixnay? No. As far as I know, there's only the one cinematic trailer. You know what? I can't. It bugs me too much to have it look like that. I'm just going to do that. Wait, you're direct. No, I need a direct, not direct. I want relay. I guess we just go with this guy. Okay, and what do you look like if I extend you? That works. That works. I think that works. Retract. Close. Nothing's going through anything else. Okay. All right, there we go. So now I just need solar panels, and we'll be looking good on this guy. Solar panels. Electrical. These new Gigantor guys are awesome looking, by the way. I love these things. Solar panels are badass. When they extend, they look like freaking amazing ears. Okay. So this is going to be our transfer thing. I need to put an engine on it and actual... I think what I'm going to do is have 4 tanks around this that will supply the fuel for the actual rocket that will get us up and down. This thing's pretty heavy. But let's also put, just in case, similar to what we did on the other guy, claws on this thing in case we need to latch on here. We got a clampatron up here. We got the claws there. Aerodynamic. Where's the skinny guy? There we go. That's for the launch. What's up, Weibo Assassino? How are you doing? All right, so basically now I want to put a poodle on this guy. Although I think I want to put a an adapter here. So the big guy to the little guy is going to be under fuel tanks, and this will give us a little bit more storage. And I think this one, I'll say, will actually be the fuel storage for our poodle. There we go. So that has fuel. These are all empty for the launch. A couple of days ago, I decided to try KSP again after watching a stream. Didn't turn out good. Managed to build a plane kite. Crashed in the North Pole. Planes, to me, seem to be the hardest thing, actually. Alright, this thing's pretty tall and heavy. How can I make this stable for landing on Minmus going back and forth? I think I want 4 tanks that are kind of extended off that can't decouple, but I want to have the radial things for them. Okay, please do the toggle snap here. There we go. Okay, and these will feed into this tank, but I want to disable staging for all of them. Disable staging. Disable staging. Disable staging. Because I never want to lose those, because these are going to be where our legs go. And we're going to put little tanks on these guys. Yes. There we go. And basically, we'll do... Even though we're not going to asparagus these guys, I'm going to... Actually, I guess if I'm not going to asparagus, I might just want them all to feed into this guy here. Is that what I want to do? Just have these all go to here. And these will start with fuel in them. Okay. Okay. And so these are basically here for structural support, so I can get my legs out as far as possible when I land this thing. So I probably am going to need to move this all down, but let's see. Let's see what the legs... I kind of wish I had longer legs. I wonder if there are longer legs you can get. Alright, so something like that, and I just need to get this entire thing down below this. If I can make that happen. So let's see if we can do that. There. Almost where I want it to be. How's that look? Is that a wide enough base that I could land without this entire thing tipping over? I wonder if I, well, the more weight I put on these things, or the bigger things I put here, the heavier this is going to be. How stable would this entire thing be trying to land? This will always be empty of fuel when it lands, is the thing. Where's your center of mass while it's like this? Okay, the center of mass is pretty low when these are all empty of fuel. I think this might work. Let me do this. This is going to be our... Okay, let me do stuff here. Minmus fuel transfer shuttle. Okay. Save that. Let me see how stable this feels when I just have this on the launch pad here. How stable are you? Are you stable? Are you stable? Seems pretty good. Okay. Can you unlock bigger landing legs? I should actually check that. Let's look. Let's look at their bigger landing legs. I think that would be the thing that would help us out here. I think there are some upgrades that I haven't got yet. Advanced landing. LT2 landing struts. Heavy duty method for planting yourself firmly on the ground. Okay. And I have just enough for this. Beautiful. It's perfect. It's like I planned it. Totally didn't plan it though. Let's see what those LT2s are. It's minimus, so if you have enough reaction wheels, you can land anything on the micro struts. True, but I'd rather, with how big this thing is, if we have, since I could just buy them, let's look at how, I want to check the size of these guys. Oh, that'll be much better. Yeah. Well, some better. I don't know if much better, but it looks better. Definitely looks sturdier, that's for sure. Whoops, I need you to be, oh. Go. Yeah, I like the look of that much better. Oh, that looks stable. All right, I like it. Gives a little bit wider landing base. Still wouldn't mind. I wonder if with these being a little bit taller, if I could actually move this thing back up a bit. Yeah, I agree. Definitely seems better. Let's go up here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That gives me a wider base, which with a wider base should give me more stability, hopefully. Yeah, I think I like that. So this thing should have the capacity to completely fill up our orbital fuel station is the goal with this thing. So this is able to be flown without a pilot or with a pilot. I plan on using a pilot for most of it, but I'm going to launch it without a pilot because I already have a pilot up there. I think the first thing I'm going to want to do with this... Oh, that looks awesome when those retract. First thing I'm going to want to do with this is actually dock it with our space station and transfer our pilot. And we'll probably leave the smaller fueling dolly thing, transfer thing, up there. It'll just be extra storage. So now I just need to... This thing's going to be pretty heavy. So if I just put a decoupler thing here, and then do our launch assembly, I think we should have plenty of stuff to do what we need to do here. Subassembly. New exit rocket. Beautiful. I love this subassembly down here. It's way more DV probably than I need. Well, 4,000. Maybe not way more, because this is super heavy up here. Alright, check yo staging. Okay, that's right. That's right. That decouples. Then this engine goes. I should have way more DV and vacuum up here. Okay. Cool. If you're not opposed to modding in the future Infernal Robotics, has pistons that let you greatly expand your landing base. Okay. Yeah, I might look at doing the DLC at some point here. With how much time I'm spending in this, it probably would be worth doing. Looks a little funky because I have this little adapter here. I don't think... Do I have an engine that's, like, better than the Poodle that's a big engine, so that I don't have to use this adapter thing? Is there any vacuum ISP a rocket that's made for vacuum efficiency that's bigger than the Poodle? That's what I'm wondering, because the Terrier's small. This guy's bigger, 1.75. Where does it show the size of these things? A vectoring range? No. Like, I know for fuel tanks it gives you the size of them. I'm trying to see where the actual size of these guys are. It's a pretty fat rocket. It's fat, man. I might need, like, the... I wonder if it's maybe that nuclear rocket that's the one I'm thinking of. That's a big guy. Vector liquid fuel rocket. No, that's a smaller one. Poodle's the biggest vacuum rocket in stock. Okay. Starro Joe, what's up? I remember one of your first streams, Moon Landing and Rescue. You've come a long way. All right. Well, thanks. We are having more fun doing crazy and crazier stuff here. Higher tech vacuum rockets focus on efficiency, not power. Well, that's what I'm looking for, is something that's efficient. The most efficient ones are, before I launch this, let me look at those, because I'm wondering, from getting from Minmus to the surface to the orbital station, I don't need power, I just need efficiency. And I don't want the little tiny Terrier, because I don't like how that fits together with my... What? This is not where I wanted to go. Okay, hold on a sec. My phone is going off the chain here. Give me 1 second here. Oh, is this my church job asking for stuff? Okay, I'll have to respond to that later. Let's see. So, Wolfhound. Is that this guy? So this guy's got, wow, 800 ISP in a vacuum. So this thing is like super efficient. This is the one that runs on nuclear whatever. I'm pretty sure I saw ion ones too. That's a tank. Did I see ion rockets? I thought I saw something like that. Wolfhound is in making history. Oh, is that a modded one? Okay. So it looks like the only other rocket I can get that I don't have is the nuclear one. Nuclear propulsion. I kind of want to unlock this and give it a try. Well, WH comes with MH, stock as in no mod. Making history. Okay, I don't know where that is, if that's in here somewhere. I think I remember nuclear-powered engines were super low on thrust, though. Let's see. Thrust in a vacuum is 60 kN. I don't know if that's newtons or what. Let's compare that to this guy. 250 kN, yes. So it's like a quarter of the thrust of the Poodle, but like triple the efficiency. Science on stream, I know. What's up, Furious Endmaster? Well, the thing is, I will be pushing a full tank, a thing that's filled with fuel from the surface of Minmus up to the refueling station. That's going to be a lot of mass. So I might actually prefer the Poodle for that to this guy, because it is going to be a large amount of mass. Uses only liquid fuel, not O2. Okay. Is it possible to land booster rockets like SpaceX do IRL, or is parachuting them the only way? I don't know. Simsaran. I don't know if that's possible in this game, if that's what you're asking. I think I might try the atomic rocket on another one. I haven't unlocked it anyway. I need some more research for that anyway. So I think we'll go with the because this entire thing right here is going to be full of fuel, and that's going to be the that's going to be what's our what we're trying to move. I think the Poodle's going to be better for that. Okay, so I want to fly this unmanned, which means I actually need a radar that's even during launch going to be getting information. So let me just do the big radar here. If I just do this guy somewhere. Just do that guy there. Looks a little goofy, but well, actually I don't want it to be in the way of this thing up here. That'll probably be fine. Maybe between these guys. Think SpaceX reuses solid fuel thrusters? I don't think that's possible in this game. Yeah, I don't know. That's beyond my science knowledge. Okay, I think we're gonna launch this. Oh my god, we have so much DV. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I don't think actually I need all these guys. Let's not waste DV. We do. I don't need to have quite that much DV. That's plenty to get us up to where we're going. Okay. Boosters in KSP are solid fuel. SpaceX doesn't use solid fuel. Interesting. What is SpaceX? Is that the Elon Musk thing? Or is that something NASA's working on? I'm not up to date on all that stuff. That is the Elon Musk thing? Okay. All right, so the whole plan is just to get this. We're going to dock with the refueling station first. Then we're going to transfer a pilot into this and then move this down to the surface so that it's ready to refuel our entire refueling orbital station. That is the goal here. That is the goal. Let's hope this thing all stays together here. All right. 3, 2, 1. Lift off. It's like 500 ms, and then it starts lowering our thing here. Okay. Not go full throttle the entire way. Oh, it's dipping. It's top heavy. Okay. All right, revert to launch. I always try to turn too early, man. My top heavy rockets that I always make. SpaceX doing the whole land the booster rockets and payload fairings for reuse. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Nope, turns early. Interesting thing with SpaceX is that they reuse rockets by landing them again on platforms. So they just refuel them instead of building new ones. That sounds like a lot more efficient use of your funds. Which is probably why they're doing it that way. Okay, let's wait till we don't have so much air resistance before we start to try to turn here. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's trying to tip. I'm holding left. Don't tip. Don't tip. Jesus, man. I swear, man. Do they use liquid fuel boosters then? Well, why would you use boosters? Aren't boosters made to like stage off? Isn't that what boosters are for? How would you reuse those if you're like throwing them off during launch. Okay, all right, let's. I guess I just gotta wait. Just wait completely. I just never get to friggin' turn this thing. They also launched Tesla Roadster into solar orbit. Why? Because they can, I guess. Okay, reduce our thrust here. They throw them away with a bunch of fuel left and land them? Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Get some tilt here. Okay, my apoapsis is really high. So I'm gonna get to 90 degrees here. And then cut. Okay. All right. This is a very vertical looking launch, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll burn it. About 30 seconds to apoapsis. I'm going to start burning towards the horizon, I think is what I'm going to do here. The stuff you're building now, very nice. You like it, Sterogil? We have lots of cool stuff. This game, you get some really cool stuff. I very much enjoy this game for sure. They needed inert payload ballast for their Falcon Heavy test launch. It was his personal car. Crazy. So they throw away the boosters with a bunch of fuel left and then land them. It's kind of cool that they can do that. Okay, so... Alrighty. So we'll try to circularize. Around 30 seconds to apoapsis, or at least slowly throttle up from there. Inert payload ballast for their Falcon Heavy test launch. That's a lot of very sciencey sounding words there. I didn't put RCS on this thing. You know, I'm gonna be docking with this. Okay, I'm sorry. I revert so often, but I think I need to have RCS on this if I'm going to be docking with this over and over. Not having RCS is just bad planning. So, and I believe RCS you want to have below the center of mass. I always forget, man. There's always one thing. There's always one thing, man. There's always one thing I forget. Jesus. Center of mass, I'm going to be dropping all that. It's going to be around here somewhere. So I'm going to put these RCS thrusters around, like, right here. Rocket science is a thing, and it's hard, too. All right, I'm going to put some monopropellant for these guys. There we go. Imagine NASA landing on the moon and realizing they forgot to bring oxygen. Revert the launch! That's right. Okay. All right. All right, I think I knew there was something I was forgetting. Mod RCS building aid. I need to look up, this is something I said at the beginning of the stream, I need to look up a bunch of quality of life mods to, quality of life mods for Kerbal Space Program. Things like not having your Kerbals get removed and stuff. Okay, now my staging must be wrong again. No, it looks right. Oh, I think it's because vacuum, my DV is higher. Okay, that should still be plenty. Okay, let's launch this. You're still out of fuel, out of fuel, out of fuel. You have fuel, and you guys all have fuel feeding this guy. Okay. All right, cool. Parachutes on. No. No, we don't need parachutes for this. This is something that's only going from Minmus surface to Minmus orbit, back and forth. This is basically my refueling shuttle. Is what this is. So. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Well, our launch was good that time, so let's hope we can replicate that. I just need to not turn for a while. No curving until we get through the atmosphere, I guess. down here. But that is a good reminder, Pie Boy. I appreciate the reminder. I definitely have forgotten parachute before. That's definitely been a thing I've done. Okay. I'd say it's a pretty good launch. Let's cut there. Set this to prograde. You're flipping around, but it's fine because we are... Shouldn't be an issue, I hope. I don't know why you're flipping, but it's fine. It's fine, and I hope that's fine. Yeah, should be fine. We'll flip around a bit. Just do a little, you know, do a little flip-de-dip-de-doo. My speed is slowing down some, so hopefully this won't totally screw up my launch. Just do a little, you know, do a loop-de-loop. This is stunt launching with Tony Hawk. It's just some cheap artificial gravity. That's right. We're doing a film while we do this, by the way. We're doing, you know, Apollo 27 is filming during this, so we're just simulating some gravity for our actors. Okay, good. And it reorientated on that. Reorientated on that guy. So, again, another pretty vertical launch here. So let's start burning towards horizon a little early here, because we need to start trying to circularize this. Okay. Here we go. Let's do stability assist. This launch might not have been the best, but maybe we can make it work. As long as we can get to the Minmus refueling station and refuel, we actually will be fine. I shouldn't need to do that. Greetings, sir. How's the weather up there? Heads up, Runori. Are you talking about in space or in Dallas? Because in space, it's cold. In Dallas, it's hot. Okay, let's cut this for a bit. Let's wait till we get a little closer to apoapsis. Looking for quality of life, I'd highly recommend Kerbal Alarm Clock. It lets you set alarms for maneuvers, sphere of influence changes, and interplanetary transfer windows. Cool. Houston, we have a problem. Revert to launch. Why? What's my problem? I don't think I have a problem. I can get rid of this thing, though. Decoupled node. Get rid of that guy. Why not mix the weather, Dan's game? One's hot, one's cold. Let's make it perfect. Okay, here we go. Let's turn this back on. Well, I think I just rammed that thing. But nothing exploded, so it should be fine. Just trying to circularize here. And... oh! Almost. Okay. So that guy's out. So we'll stage it. Just get above 70 here and we're good. For apoapsis here. Okay. There we go. So this is our refueling rocket here. So we would just need to get to Minmus, dock with the refueling station so I can transfer my Kerbal to here, and then we bring this down to Minmus to receive fuel to get to the orbital fueling station. That'll buff right out. You know, this thing's sturdy. We just exploded a piece of shuttle. A little nose cone. No big deal. Unable to play without Curl alarm clock, some 160 vessels, some 30 contracts, plus own expeditions. Wow. What's up, Johnny? How are you doing, sir? Okay, so we just need to get to Minmus here. So let's make that our target. So first things first, we gotta align our ascending and descending nodes. Which we are definitely off the thing there. Off tilt, off kilter. Okay, there we go. So 162 to dV to make that correction. Okay. Let's warp to that maneuver. Quick save. I'm doing fine, thank you. If this heat would give up too, that'd be great. Jettisoning debris on a circular orbit. Is that a bad play normally? I think it was actually low enough that that piece that I jettisoned will slowly burn up because it was just under 70. So I think every orbit, every rotation, it's actually going to slowly slow down and burn up in the atmosphere. So I think it's actually fine. Not that I care about that stuff. Repeating myself and noticing how naturally you're doing things now. Nice, I like it. Yeah, well, we've been playing for like 3 weeks now, and I've had a lot of people help me, telling me how to play the game. And like any game, the more you play it, the better you get at it. So I'm feeling more confident with a lot of the stuff we're doing. Okay. As long as I remember to take the right steps. Because like when you go to Duna, you don't really have to correct your tilt, it doesn't seem like, because it's within 0.1 degree difference or whatever. Okay. And burn it. It also helps that I have upgraded equipment, so I'm able to just use maneuver nodes and stuff. Having to go without maneuver nodes for a long time was definitely a pain. Having to manually stay on target. 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that should do it, I believe. 0.1 degrees. Can I fix that a little bit more? Can I just go a little bit more? Oh, I think I overshot by a bit. Okay, I think this is fine. This is fine. We'll go with this. It's close enough. Close enough for rocket science. What? Okay. Okay, so... Oh, turn it off. I swear. Now that I'm using the keyboard again instead of my instead of my joystick, the thrust just stays on sometimes when I turn it off, or I tap something and it turns back on. Okay. So now we need to plan a maneuver to intercept Minmus. Sent your friend request on Steam after stream yesterday. Nice, Johnny. I think I saw it. I have a bunch of friend requests on Steam that I haven't checked in a while, so... Hello? I'll eventually get to it. Just like updating my YouTube playlists, I'll eventually get to it. Okay. Okay, let's make this smaller here. Hey, there we go. Minmus encounter. Okay. Alright, I think that should work. Focus view. Now I want to come into it. Which direction? Everything's going around this side, so I want to come around the other side of it, I think. Didn't I want to crew this? No, this one I purposefully am not crewing because my first plan is to dock with the refueling station and transfer Jordy or whatever her name is, because her thing is currently docked with the refueling station, and I think I actually don't want to use that smaller refueling thing that I initially took up there because it doesn't carry enough. It's too... There's just not enough fuel capacity on it. I want to be able to refuel my station more in fewer trips. In a single trip if I can. That's why I have this big giant refueling station thing going on. Okay. Okay, I think this will work. Can I get it any closer? Yeah, that would be great right there. Can I get this to be any higher? A little bit. This is using 859. Is that going to be okay? I'll still have about 1,000 left, so that should be fine. It's the same name that you got. As long as you do it before the next KSP stream for reasons I cannot presently reveal. Okay. Okay. I will try to remember to do that today. Okay. I could probably do it right now, actually. Just so I don't forget, because I'll probably forget. Let me do this. Shift tab. I can't shift tab. Let me alt tab. Because I swear I will forget. Steam. Let me just accept the request now so I don't forget. Friends list. Johnny. Accepted. And I'll accept some of these other ones too. Confirm. There we go. Think I got it. Think I got it accepted. Hopefully you're the only Johnny who sent me a request. Okay. Alrighty. 19 minutes till this burn. Oh my god, Renus with the 27 months. Oh man, I wish I could give a platinum cookie to you. One day we will be able to have our 2-year things. You can advertise here for as little as $4.99 a month or even free. Ask me how. Reaches thousands of viewers with little effort with a bargain. Top right, by the way. What? What does top right mean? Okay, did I not? I thought I said warp to next maneuver. Did you not do it? Warp to next maneuver. Under acceleration. What? Stop accelerating. Oh, my descending node's all off. Okay, it's whatever. It's whatever. I still have a good approach here. I swear I'm not pressing anything, and it's because I hit Shift Tab. Damn it. All right, is my maneuver still okay? It's using more DV than it was before. Oh, god damn it. That's so frustrating. Ugh. All right. It just is a more expensive maneuver, but it's fine. Jesus. This is why apparently I need to use just the thrust part of my HOTUS, my joystick, because apparently using shift and control. Wait, what? Why is this acting like I'm going to run out of fuel? I have 1800 DV. This is a lie. This is a lie. I might have to do like a revert save thing. Start burning 9. Subscribe button, sort of a joke among streamers. Oh, okay. Top right button. I guess that's the top right button for the subscribe button, I guess. I got you. It's funny, you know more streaks, you know more things about streaming. What the? Is my orbit? Oh my god. I'm going down. Was there an autosave anywhere here? God damn it, man. I think I did a quick save before. Okay, what's this persistent one? What happened when I was accepting Johnny's friend request? I hit Shift Tab to try to go to Steam, but it didn't work. And instead, what happened was hitting Shift had my ship burning because stupid shift button is, you know, turn on your engines or whatever the hell. So okay, let's see what this guy looks like. So hashtag blame Johnny is what I'm saying. All right. If this one's not good, I'll go to the quick save because I had a quick save before I did the burn that did my tilt correction, I think. Okay, good. This should be... let's see. What is this autosave? Okay. So I think I need to adjust this node. Focus view. Okay. Hopefully I can just adjust this node and fix this. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this does. Oh, crap. Okay. Turn this down, please. There we go. Okay, 4300. This is fine. Don't hit frickin' shift. Quick save. All right, 800 DV maneuver where I'm not slowly descending to my doom again, right? What's my current periapsis? 80K, okay. Hashtag blame Johnny, it's right. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's your fault. It's your fault. You'll make it up to you somehow. Okay. No pressure. No pressure. I'm just... It really wasn't your fault. It's my stupid fault for hitting shift when I hadn't done this first. If I had just done this, I would have been fine. But I didn't pause. I just didn't pause. Okay, my burn is in 20 minutes. Let's do a fast travel to this if we can. A warp. Warp to next maneuver. There we go. I was so confused about why I couldn't warp. It's like, you cannot warp while you're accelerating. It's like, accelerating? I'm not accelerating. I hit shift and I'm accelerating at 0.1% and it's screwing everything up. Shift happens, lol. Lol. Ah, I wish I could disagree with that, but you are right. All right. I also forgot to extend my solar panels, but thankfully we're fine. I remembered in time. Okay. But you are correct. Shift happens. All right, save. I hadn't put my solar panels up anyway, so hopefully I wasn't going to run out of power. Okay, so I should still have over 1,000 DV after we do this maneuver to get us to the refueling station, transfer our pilot, maybe even give this thing more fuel, but I shouldn't need to give it more fuel just to land it. Okay. To be fair, the controls are such that allow that for such accidents. Yeah, well, that's why I want to be able to use my joystick to fire save. But the problem is when I use my joystick, the actual joystick part of the control is terrible. Like, it's so inaccurate. Using WASD makes small adjustments that the joystick apparently can't do. I'm not quite exactly sure why the joystick is so bad. Probably because they just didn't design Kerbal Space Program to be used with the joystick. That's something I hope they do with KSP too, that they make it so that joystick controls are actually viable. That's what I would hope for. Because I really like the thrust control. That I like way better than hitting shift and control and Z and X. I like the thrust control, but so much for the joy part. Yeah, they should call it the anger stick. I'm going to use my anger stick for my controls here. Okay, and actually probably the best way to be watching this is to be looking here and watch for my yellow or orange line coming in as we come towards the end of this maneuver. It's probably the smart way to do this. I think the experienced Kerbal people told me eventually you'll just always look at your nav ball and the map, and that's all you'll need to look at. So let's do a little bit of that here. All right, still got about a minute on this burn. think we've even left Kerbal sphere of influence yet. Yeah. Actually, I think it'll be the green line, not the orange one. Okay. About 30 more seconds. Pretty long burn. But hopefully once we get all this set up, what this will allow us to do is refuel at Minmus for other excursions going further out into the solar system. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Should be seeing a line approach this soon here. Okay. What's happening? I didn't turn it all the way off because control and shift suck. Load, redoing that. God damn it. You hope Kerbal Space Program won't be for $100. I seriously doubt that'll be that expensive. They deliver on their promise for multiplayer and better modding support. You're sold. Apparently, I needed to go a little bit longer. I didn't turn it off when I meant to. Oh my god. The controls, if they just fix the goddamn UI in this game, that's when I'll be sold. Wait, what? Why is this maneuver all off now? Oh, god damn it. I quick saved right as I was doing the maneuver. Quick saving right as you do a maneuver, apparently a terrible idea. Is my new maneuver broken? Yeah, this maneuver is not even any good. God damn it, man. I am salty. I am salty. This UI is killing me right now. The shift control for my throttle is just, it's making my head explode with how shitty it is. Oh my god. Just spamming X right now to turn off the maneuver. Just stop. Just stop this goddamn maneuver. Stop it. I'm gonna do a new one. Oh my god. Ugh, so frustrating, man. I know I should stop blaming the UI, but when half of my restarts because of stupid UI mess-ups, it frustrates me. That is a game that needs work. That is a game that is not a completed state. And then people say, well, Rand, you should play with modded. And again, I said this yesterday. If a game needs mods to not be shit, then your game is not done. That is an unfinished game. Now we need to go for the other. Okay, there we go. There's our Minmus encounter. Okay. Now let me get focus view. That's pretty darn good. I also stopped complaining because, you know, just get good, Rand, but still. There. That's what I want to do. What's my mission right now? No mission right now. I'm trying to set up a I'm continuing to work on my fueling my fuel base at Minmus. Nudic DK, thank you so much for the Nudie DK. Don't know how to say your name. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, my friend. No mission. Just trying to get an actual refueling station on Minmus completed and working. Can I please have warp to next maneuver, please? Why won't you do that for me? This stupid AI. God damn it, man. Warp to next maneuver. There it is. Okay. This time I'm not going to quick save in the middle of the maneuver, because that's a terrible idea. I'm going to quick save at 30 seconds to the maneuver and then not screw it up again. Hello, my friend. I've been watching you on YouTube for about half a year. I'm glad I could see you live, but would like to get the Salt and FTL. Well, then come hang out tomorrow. I play FTL on Mondays and Thursdays, so I will be playing tomorrow some FTL, and I'm sure there will be Salt. So you're welcome to come hang out tomorrow for the Salt. Here, I totally disagree with you. 1, KSP does not need mods. 2, is perfect itself. Mods are just enhancing your experience. Well, okay, it doesn't need mods, but a lot of people have told me that in order for it not to be broken in some cases, it does need mods. So Star O'Gill, have you ever had your Kerbal no longer be in your ship after doing some modifications to it before launch? If you have, and apparently there's a mod to fix that, then you know that Kerbal Space Program does have problems. It is not perfect. This is not a perfect game. You are lying to yourself if you think it's a perfect game. So, it's a great game, and I highly enjoy it. The UI is terrible. Quick save here now. It could definitely be helped in the UI department because there are lots of still bugs in this game. You haven't ever had that happen? I had it happen on stream yesterday. So, but you just said it's perfect. You said it's perfect in itself, but then you just said it's not perfect. So you're kind of you're kind of going back and forth there. It is more than perfect. Oh my god. All right. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this correct this time. I misplayed that last time, and then got all salty because I had a bad save. I think that to get the warp next maneuver, you'd have to click past the maneuver node, but behind your ship. Well, sometimes I can click on the blue line that my orbit's on, just on one side or the other of the node for it to warp to next maneuver, and sometimes it won't. That time it wouldn't let me do it. That time I had to click on the orange line. My problem with the game is not that there's bugs. I mean, there's lots of buggy games out there. The problem is that it's inconsistent about a lot of the bugs, so that's what's frustrating for me. Okay, all right. Let's try to do this correctly this time. I think it's a very fine tuning of getting this where I want it to be. So I just need to cut to a very small amount and watch for the orange line. I've heard that if you have a horse, you can travel into space at twice the speed any rocket would ever achieve. What? What? I don't understand this game, but I got a question. How come you can't say my name? Try saying New D. Canoe D? I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce that K. I don't know if K and U is a silent K, like some word with a silent K. I know there's a word. I can't think of it. Okay. All right. I don't know if it's Canoe D or New D DK. I have no idea. What's up, Saucer? Apparently I got it right. Yes, but I don't know which one was correct. Okay. All right. Coming in here. Coming in. Okay, watching for the line to approach very slowly. Where is it? Okay, there it is. There it is. That's way further out than I want it to be. But I think I can do a correction halfway there and get it closer. And it'd be cheaper, if I'm not mistaken. So if I add a maneuver somewhere along here. Will it be easier? I don't know if it'll be easier or harder. Be a very, very slight burn. Well, it'll be cheaper. What is this game about? This game is about space. It's about It's basically, this game's about rocket science, is what this game is about. Super fun game, teaching you orbital mechanics and flying around different space bodies and stuff. It's a really cool game. Not a perfect game, but a great game. Okay. All right. We'll try to do that maneuver there. Like when I pass gas at the worst possible time. What? So I'm doing docking stuff? Yeah, some docking stuff. We're basically setting up a fueling station at Minmus. It's already set up, but this is basically going to be my tanker that takes stuff from the surface of the planet up to the orbital refueling station. The original thing that I took was with my rover that was transferring fuel from the miner to the shuttle, I guess you could call it. But the shuttle that I made was too small. It just didn't carry enough fuel. I want to be able to fill up my orbital station in a single trip, if at all possible. Glad to see you're not the only Dane in chat. Why do you need a fueling station at Minmus? Because that can help you later on with missions where you're trying to go further out, I believe. People have said that that's a really good way of getting ships to not have to carry so much fuel on their initial launch to go further out. Okay, let me concentrate here. How did that do? That is... Why can I not do my maneuver node? I think that's good enough. PE of 56,000. We will take that. We will take that. Just got here. Is this your new tanker or the one you already had in orbit? This is a new one, Thailand. I designed a new one because my tanker to go from Minmus surface to the orbit is it just doesn't have enough capacity. So that's why we have the new one. So quick save, warp to here. We're just going to burn at periapsis to get in orbit here, and then we're going to dock to get our Kerbal onto this thing to fly it back and forth. I'm getting damn good at this. I don't know. I've been making a bunch of mistakes here, and I've been raging a lot, but we're getting better. Getting better. All right, so we're going to do burn at retrograde to get in orbit. This is the one that I want to dock with. So, do I need to even plan a maneuver? I probably don't need to plan a maneuver. What am I going to do after this? Probably my next mission, which is actually, I think, to go to Duna and just dock. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because I got kind of tired of my missions not being fly to new planets. It's just going to the same planets over and over again. So boring. But, okay. Let's do here. Retrograde. Just want to get in orbit here. Docking and refueling some of the hardest stuff, so you've definitely gotten better. Well, and that's another reason to do this. Just get more practice at it. There we go. X. Okay. We are now in orbit. So I think I want to burn at apoapsis to get a, hopefully to get an intersect point with this guy. So we want this to be our target. Career mission, boring. I know, right? You have to travel to a planet before you start to get contracts for it, if I remember. Well, I've already been to Duna twice. My previous mission was actually Ike, getting a satellite around Ike. I should probably actually, before I do that, match the descending node here. Let's do that first. Add maneuver. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. 41 DV. Yeah, we got plenty of DV. We're going to be able to refuel at this refueling station, by the way, as well. So we'll get like some immediate value out of this refueling station. What is bits? Bits are a way of tipping the streamer on Twitch TV. If you're new to Twitch, bits is like one of your ways to say, I like your content. Here, have some bits. And you get them by watching ads if you're in certain regions, and giving money to Twitch can give you bits. Basically, you're paying Twitch and the streamer. A much higher percentage goes to the streamer, but a small portion does go to Twitch for that. If you like this game, I recommend Planet Base. How much is 100 bits? That's $1. $1 is 100 bits. And I believe it costs you $1.10 to get 100 bits or something like that. I don't know the exact percentage that Twitch takes, but you pay a slightly more than you are actually giving to the streamer, and Twitch takes that portion. You get to hear Rand sing when you give bits. That's true. If you give over 100, you do, yes. Alrighty. We're getting lots of docking practice here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Very nice. That gets us in the same plane there. Where do you buy them? On Twitch somewhere. I don't know exactly where. If you just look on Twitch, there will be a place to get bits for sure. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to plan a maneuver at the apoapsis to basically give us an intersect point here, and then we want to match orbits. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Add maneuver. I believe it's going to be burn at prograde. Yep. Okay. Oh, can we even just get... Can we get an immediate... intercept? That would be amazing if we could. What's the separation? 40... if I do a little bit of a blue one here... At the top of the page, there's a button called Get Bits. Okay. Why is this? That's not doing what I want it to do. Add maneuver. It'd be great if I could just get an intersect, but probably that's being too greedy. Be awesome, though. I wonder if that's just close enough that I could make this work. Separation, 12 kilometers. 10 kilometers. 8 kilometers. 7. 6. All right, so I can get a 6.7 kilometers. So if I match there and then start heading towards it, I think this will work. It's a little further away than I normally do. But this is a very inexpensive burn to get us a pretty close thing there. I had a 6.1. Let me see if the blue will change this at all. 7.9, 8.3, 7, 6.7. 6.7 is what I'm seeing there. Be tiny less inefficient, but totally doable. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and do that. Warp to next maneuver. And maneuver, save. And I'm going to actually watch. I want to watch the separation as we do this maneuver. Under 10, you can brute force it. You made a small rocket, you fly, and then when fuel ran out, I've gotten to EVA, and while using RCS jetpack, falling down, you hold shift, and the Kerman survived. I've not done anything crazy like EVAing to push my rocket or EVAing to give you a little extra DV or whatever. That's some pretty crazy stuff right there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the 6.1K separation, but this should definitely be workable here. We'll just have to match orbit speed and then fly towards it. It'll be a little longer than normal, but 1. Separation is 6.3K. Okay, that works. Okay, so basically we're going to be a little bit outside of it, but we'll be able to fly towards it once we match the speed. Let's do a hard save here in case I get a misplay, which I have been known to do. Okay, so let's warp here. And then where is my target? Target 6.4K. So we're going to want to burn it retrograde to the target to slow us down. Can't you burn a bit more to get a closer periapsis? I could, but my periapsis will be closer, but my separation from this ship will be further, I think. So I think we should be able to make this work. Basically, this was my closest I could get to the target with that burn, or at least with that maneuver that I saw. Okay. All right, so we are now matching the speed. So now I want to slowly move towards the transfer ship. So why can I not point at target? I can. That's maneuver. I'm so used to hitting maneuver. I'm like, why don't I have a maneuver node? Okay. First time I landed on Minmus, you didn't even have a lander. You just did it all with a jetpack? Really? Okay. Okay, I'm going to get like 10 MS towards this guy is what I'm going to do. It's going to take a while, so I'm going to quick save, and then I'm going to speed up time here. On Mimbus, if a Kerbal jumps without the jetpack turned on, it goes up to 11 meters above the surface. Nice. Minmus is just a big bouncy castle. Okay, let's quick time until we're about 1 kilometer away, and then hopefully I can set tow. Whoa, what? Okay, why did we go past it? Maybe just look like we were. Okay, I think I need to burn towards target a little bit more again. I think I'm going past it. Do I need to burn it retrograde here? I think I might need to burn retrograde towards the target a little bit. I feel like I'm going past it a little bit here. I'm kind of eyeballing this. Is that retrograde? Okay. Okay, I think I want to slow down a little bit. That probably is what I need to do. Okay. Okay, we're within 1 kilometer, so let's slow down some. Let's go like this. Okay. You think it's too late to catch it? I don't think so. We can always just burn towards it again. Let me match speed again here. All right. Am I close enough that I can swap to it? I can. So I want to control from here. And I want this to be my target, and I want this to point towards target. Because I'm going to try to dock nose to nose on this one, rather than ram into the claw. Oh wait, do I have to wait till that finishes? I probably have to wait till that finishes. Target. Control from the docking port. Okay. Okay, we wait till that's facing it, and then we will swap back over. Okay. Jan Fail Kerman. She's the one I'm going to transfer over to this other one. Okay, there we go. Now, I want to head towards target again. Nose to nose like the Eskimos. Lovely. And I can actually turn my RCS on as well. Okay. There we go. And it's N to slow down. So this, I think... Am I targeting the right thing right now? I'm not sure if I am. I'll need to get closer. I mean, I did control from here on the nose. If you burn the opposite side of anti-target from your prograde vector, it'll push you towards target without having to always zero out your speed. I didn't understand half of that. Okay. Opposite side of anti-target. I don't know what opposite side of anti-target means. Do you know the lone maneuver yet? I don't. I don't know the lone maneuver. Quick save. Speed up time a little bit here. Huh. Is it facing towards me? Oh my god. Nudie, Canudi. Whichever way is the right way to say it. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Appreciate that very much, my friend. Okay, yeah, I actually am pointing at the right thing. Going a little fast. Can I slow down? Is N going to slow me down? It is. Okay. Okay. I didn't turn RCS on the other guy. Hopefully this will be fine. This was $2, 10 euro, 1/4 of my paycheck from McDonald's. How you could use it? Well, thank you. Don't ever feel like you need to donate, though. I really appreciate it, but okay. Don't ever feel pressured to do it. I really appreciate that. Super kind of you. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're coming in not quite right. Oh. Okay, that didn't work. Boop. All right, we booped our noses. I think we can still make this work. There's a bunch of stuff here. Hopefully no claws rammed into each other. Landing on Eve, then I realized the gravity's stronger than you think. You only have one small parachute. That happened to you. Problem was that you weren't able to set the docking ports as target. Now I have. But, yeah. Okay, alright. I think we could still make this work, though. If I... Let's see. If I just let this go away a little bit here... Actually, I need to do that with the other guy, too, don't I? I need you to set that docking port. How come I can't set this docking port? Oh, there. Set its target. There we go. Target. Also turn RCS on. Okay. All right, let's see if this will work here. Okay. Target. Now, N was backwards. Is H forward? Actually, I just might shift a bit. RCS, turn on, please. Oh, God. Why are they getting all wonky? Why you guys keep doing this? Why do they keep doing that? I feel like this RCS on this is actually screwing it up. Okay. This, I need to turn RCS off on the other guy. It's being worthless. I'm gonna do a quick load. Or quick load. I'm gonna try to do this better. I'm gonna do a slower approach. I knew that you will screw up. Thanks, Timosonis. Screw you too. Rude. Okay. Okay, this is our approach. I'm going to slow this down so I can make sure we're targeted correctly. I want to slow us down as we're approaching to be, like, very slow so I can make sure our noses are targeted here. The problem, the other ship still tries to maneuver to target. Should I not want it to maneuver to target? I thought you wanted them both to be maneuvering towards target. I'm pretty sure you want the other vessel to face towards your vessel. Don't have the other ship do anything but hold attitude? What is hold attitude? You typically point both the target, let them settle, then turn everything on the other ships. Off on the other ship doesn't move. Okay. So... So I don't want this guy to move. So if I just have him on stability assist or just target. If I just have him set to target like this. To hold a positive attitude like Janfeld Kerman. Alright. I wish I could set the target from this far away. Do target first, and once he stops moving, move back to stability assist. Okay. So, now that he's at target, just do stability assist. I assume like that. Okay. So now this guy is at target. Or actually, I should probably just do him... Well, I don't know if I want to keep this one on target. We'll see. Because I'm going to make small adjustments, and the Arceus is going to try to undo those. So I'm going to do stability assist. Don't screw this one up. All right, I'll try not to. Do another quick save here, because I feel like this is a pretty good approach. Might need to slow it down a bit. Because it's not quite the docking port. That's my target, I don't think. Look at these two giant bodies coming in to kiss each other. Oh, I think I could target the docking port. Okay, I'm just not even going to worry about it. Alright, this should be good. No! Okay, quick load. I think we have this. Was I too fast? They bounced off each other. What's the speed that they can dock at? I don't actually know what the speed is. It was slightly off? It didn't look off to me. 1 ms tops. Okay, so I need to slow down more. Slowing down takes a long time with RCS. Set this ship to target. Okay, 1.1, then we'll slow down as we come on in here. When they're really close, turn SAS off so they dock. 3 things on the nav ball need to line up perfectly. 3 things. I thought it was 2 things. Oh, you mean the little dot and those 2 things. I thought I was lined up perfectly. I don't feel pressure to do it. You just made my day so many effing times with FTL. You'll do it again next month. All right, I appreciate that. And you'll go now because it's very late. All right, well, we'll see you next time, my friend. Thanks again for the bits. I really appreciate that. Okay. This will hopefully be a good speed. That looks lined up to me. I should have done control from here, by the way. What? What? What is wrong with this game? I don't need a parachute, Simasonis. I don't know why. Because I have to turn out SAS off. 0.3 is the optimal. I'm still too fast. Are you freaking kidding me? All right. Why can't I see... Why is the camera centered on this? I need the camera to center on this. I don't like that I can't get close to seeing where these guys are. How do I do that? How do I make... I don't understand. There's aim camera. Thank you. Okay, that's what I want. Oh god, I'm coming in way too fast. Okay. Okay. They aren't quite exactly lined up. The little ball or the little dot is not quite exactly lined up. You think this will work? I don't know, man. Oh, come on, do it. Do it. I know you can. I know you can do it. Bam! That's a GG cookie time. All right, we did it. Turn RCS and SSF. We did it. A nice, gentle kiss. 0.3 is the magic number. Okay. All right, we got there. Well, the whole point of this was I can do this. Transfer crew to here. Okay. So, how much fuel do I have over here? I have... It's hard to see your DV when you're docked with other ships because it adds all the DV together. Why did we dock before getting planet fuel? Because I want this pilot on this ship. That's why. I was picking her up. Also, I felt like I might need a little bit more DV in this ship. I don't plan on using this for anything. So I'm actually going to refuel this guy before I go down with this fuel that's in here. So we're going to go in. Yeah, transfer the Kerbal, and also just to refuel this thing. My plan is actually that these tanks all down here are for the transfer process. These 3 tanks are going to be what I transfer from here into here every time I refuel. So, I'm going to basically empty out this ship, which I already did. My plan was that these 3 tanks right here are enough to refuel this entire thing. I don't know if it's going to be exactly that much, but it's going to be close. Use that little ship to explore and collect science from places you don't have surface samples and whatnot. I can. I don't know that I have a scientist for that. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put ladders on this thing, though. Damn, I meant to put ladders on this. We're going to just have to jump for it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do 1, landing on Minmus, refuel, come fill up this fuel station, and then be done with this and go on to our next thing is my plan. Anytime you go past Duna, I'd stop by there for refuel before leaving Kerbin. Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of the purpose of why we had this set up. Make sure this orbit's still in good position with us bumping around and stuff. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Cool. So, quick save. I would like to no longer be docking. Undock. Beautiful. I had done it now. Whenever Rand sees my name, he thinks of ladders. Brainwashing is complete. Lovely. So 1392 DV. That should be plenty to get me down. And I want to get as close to this fuel tanker as I can. And what direction am I going right now? I'm going the opposite direction I feel like I should be. I feel like this orbital thing should be going the other direction, but has my orbital fueling station always been going the opposite direction of the planet? You know what? I might want to change that. I feel like that makes it hard to do my... I feel like my fuel transfer ship should be going the same direction as the planet in order for me to reach it more easily. Oh, let me quick load real quick. Could dock the lab to it and use that to reset the experiments after each trip. Dock the lab to it. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I have a lab on the planet that it actually is able to move, so... Okay. Let me look at my orbit here. The orbit of this thing is actually going the opposite direction I want it to go. So I think I want to actually turn around this orbit. Definitely use the refueling station for Moho too. Okay. Okay. SAS. Turn. Retrograde. Okay, hopefully it doesn't use too much fuel to do a complete 180 here. Because I no longer... I want to... Both times I've docked with this, I've wondered, why am I going this opposite direction? So let's see how much DV this uses. It says I have 1466. The balance on the ship's going to be wonky. Make sure only one engine is turned on as well. Yeah, it's true. Good call. So I only want this one on, so I'm going to turn off this guy. Shut down engine. Shut down engine. So that only this guy is going. Didn't you have a lab on the orbital station too? This is my orbital station. I don't have a lab here. I might have a little bit of science stuff on here, but I'm not worried about the science stuff right now. I can get unlimited science because of the changing the time passing thing. So okay, so we're going to do this, and now I'm just going to turn on stability system. We're going to burn until we swap our orbit and see how much DV this uses. I have 1466 DV. And Z. You run out of data on the lab eventually? Okay. I don't think I'm anywhere close to that happening, but something to keep in consideration. And so, yeah, I could use that at some point. Again, I don't know that I'll run out of data before I run out of science to do. It's about 260 DV to do this. Okay. Is next stream going to be about Duna? Simisonis, I might be going to Duna this stream because after I finish this refueling stuff, I'm probably going to go to Duna. So we swap this around. I have a mission to just dock around Duna, so I think I have a satellite there. So probably what I'll do is I'll clamp something to that satellite to complete that mission. Probably with an unmanned mission, because I don't need to land again. I almost wonder if my thing on Duna, I could just go up and dock with it. I'll have to look. Get an orbit of 357.94 km, you'll have a stationary orbit. What? Okay, actually I need to go a little bit further. So we're burning prograde here, right? Okay. Yeah, that used about 200 EV, I guess. Am I okay with this orbit? I kind of want this to be a little bit lower. I want my apoapsis and periapsis to be like 40k about each. So let me warp to here. Top Z can cause the launch on Minmus is a lot cheaper. What? Okay, so I'm going to want to burn it retrograde. Retrograde at the PE to bring my apoapsis back down to about 40k. Because I basically want this orbit to cross right over my fuel tanker as close as possible, because we're going to be going up and down to there. Stationary orbit means you are rotating around the planet as fast as the planet is spinning, so you stay over the same spot. Ah. I see. 357 kilometers. That's a really far out orbit, though. Is that what I want? I don't know if I want that. The further out it is, the more fuel it takes to get there. So I don't know that I want that. I kind of like the stationary orbit around 40k or so to... So I don't have to go as far out to dock with it.
Watching on the Twitch now.
Hey, Tamek! With the 27-month streak, man. Thank you so much for continued randomness. You're amazing, man. Alright, so I'm going to burn at prograde at the apoapsis to get our periapsis a little higher. I don't think you can have a minimum stationary orbit. It's outside its SOI. Yeah, that I would say that sounds likely because its gravity is so weak. 357 something away. That's so far out that I don't think we'll be orbiting Minmus anymore if we do that. So I'm just gonna get a nice 40k circular orbit on both sides, and that's where we're gonna keep it. That's where it was until I swapped it back around and probably didn't do it perfectly. You could do a non-circular orbit so you're really close to the spot in the periapsis and really far away at the apoapsis. Could do that. Do I care about doing that? My worry about having one super close is apparently the mountains are really high, so... I don't want to accidentally ram into a mountain at some point. Maybe I just keep this at like 25 where it's safe or something, just to make sure. Is Minmus gravity lower than Moon's gravity? Yes. Yeah, it's a lot lower. Okay, so there we go. I think we'll keep that orbit. That's fine. Now we'll disconnect here. I'm going to turn these engines back on. Activate. Activate. And then undock. And I'm going to actually just kind of RCS off to the side here. Just so I'm no longer facing this guy. I don't want to bump it. Okay. And now I'm going to land. Next goal. Land as close to this as I can to fuel up. So, Gilly refuel station sounds interesting. Gilly, where's Gilly? So, I feel like we actually have a decent approach right now. If I just burn retrograde, I'll start coming down towards where I need to go, I think. Uh-oh, somebody tried to do a link or put a period in the wrong place. Okay, good. So we shouldn't touch this guy as we do this. It's a quick save. I have 1,000 MS, should be plenty to land. So let's burn it retrograde. Should bring my blue dot down. Gilly is Eve's moon. And Eve is the one that's closest to the sun, right? Highest altitude on Minmus is about 5.7 kilometers. Oh, I thought somebody said there were like 20k tall mountains or something like that. I mean, oh, that was too far. That was definitely too far. Eve is the second planet. Problem with the Gilly station is you have to wait over a year for each transfer window. Wow. All right, we'll see you later, Simisonas. Thank you so much for hanging out, my friend. We will see you next time. Okay, we'll go with that. And then basically we just want to speed up time And then I think what I've been doing for landings a lot of the time is I've been planning to come in, but really what people say is the best thing to do is you start burning retrograde right when you're above the station, I believe. I think that's the best way to do it. Right above where you want to land because of the low gravity. If you plan to launch from Eve, you can probably refuel a Gila to go to Curve, for example. Not right above it, but close. Do I want to be... Which side of it do I want to start to burn? On the left side in front or behind it? Because I feel like last time I started to burn before and I ended up stopping before I got there. So just before is where you say I should start to burn? Oh crap. Looks like I'm hitting a mountain here. Speaking of hitting mountains. So I need to get a little bit more... Actually, can I burn radial out to get over this? In front, so I'll fall onto it. In front, so before it. Radial out, okay. If I do radial out, hopefully that'll just get us above this mountain. Okay. I'm learning. I'm a-learning. Okay. Probably should give myself a little more clearance than that. Okay. All right. All right. So I want to burn probably right around the periapsis, I guess. Well, right around or right before we were going to hit it. Okay. Let's quick save. And speed up time. Get over this mountain, hopefully. Actually, I want to set this thing as my target, too. I want to set the mining drill as my target. My lander. The closer I can get to the mining drill, the closer my tanker will be able to get back and forth. Okay. All right, did I set that as my target? Yes. Okay. Oh, God. I can see my house from here. Oh, my God. We're like... I swear we're just like a kilometer or less away from these mountains. I already quick save. I quick save before I turn the speed, the faster speed on. Okay. All right. All right. We made it over. We made it over. We didn't crash. No litho braking here. Okay. So, what kind of distance do you like? Well, I mean, with how close we are to the planet, I wonder how early I should start burning. Turn altimeter to terrain. This one? Okay. And do I want this to keep at orbit, or do I want to turn this to target? You can use period and comma to increase and decrease time warp. Okay. Okay. This is surface, right? Pretty sure that's surface there. Or are you talking about this? Oh, this to be surface. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm going to start burning prograde or retrograde soon. Let's quick save and let's do it. You should be careful not to only burn in one axis, but also in the sideways axis. Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like we're getting closer than our previous one was. If I just go straight down from here, you'd be pretty much still relative to the planet. Okay, I'm going down, right? Okay, good. It's pretty good. We should be within under 2 kilometers. I think our first thing was 2 kilometers away, so this will probably be like 1 to 1.5 kilometers away. I wonder if I could... If I want to go a little closer. Yellow is your direction of travel. Burn in the opposite direction of the pink to drift towards it. Yellow is my direction of travel. Burn the opposite direction of the pink. I don't quite understand that. Sorry. Some mods help you see what movement in the X and Z axis are. Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know what mods I want to install. Okay, just kind of control my descent here. I would like to get closer to this. If I wanted to get closer to this, how would I do that? Let me slow myself down. Is there a way that I could fly just directly towards my target? I have Kerbal Engineer, I just don't know how to make it work. Tilt towards the pink on the nav ball. So SAS. This way? Opposite direction of the pink, right? So it'd be like this way. This is kind of what you're talking about. Opposite direction of the pink, I guess. Okay. So this will have us move towards it as our gravity slowly pulls us down, I think. Now I'm going up, yes. But I think this will slowly come back down because of gravity. Check map. I mean, I can't go any closer than this with the map. Go 9 degrees to not go up anymore. Gravity's going to slowly pull me down. I don't think I need to do that. I have 816 dV. I have plenty of dV. Okay, so if I slow myself down here. There. This looks like this will get us pretty close. I think I'll be okay with this. I'm not on a sliver. I have 814 dV. It looks like a sliver because this is all empty space here. I have plenty of dV. I think I could get back to Kerbal with this dV. That's 814. I know it looks like a tiny amount. That's because this is a fuel tanker made to carry a ton of fuel. So. Oh, you should check in map. Make sure I'm not flying off the surface. I got you. This is looking actually pretty good. Okay, let's slow it down though. Okay. Yeah, this will be one of my closest landings to another body I think I've done before. Oh man, this is gonna be really good. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Jerry, I tell you, it's gorgeous. I even see my shadow coming in. Quick save. Better than most of your landings. Ryan Space Program. Love your name, by the way. Okay. All right. I can't see the number because I watch in 360p because your internet is crap. Well, sorry to hear that. At least you have quality options. There are times when I don't have quality options, so. This is my first time using these new, the upgraded landing gear too, so. We'll see how, hopefully less bouncy they are. This is better than MechJeb does. Let me set to radial out instead of prograde. Oh, crap. Basically stopped. MechJan fell. Totally better than MechJeb. Alright, we're coming in soft. Snoffed and snug like a snug in a grug. What? I'm a Dr. Seuss fan. Not really. Okay. Oh. We're just hovering. Beautiful. GG cookie landing time. You can also use RCS to land more precisely. Okay, stop. Stop bouncing, though. 10 of 10. All right, cool. The only thing is I forgot ladders on this thing. I knew I was going to forget something, but luckily we're on Minmus, so I'm going to be able to, like, climb up and down. So, you never thought of use Razor out for landing? That sounds like a pretty good idea. Somebody told me it at one point, and I don't remember who, but... The only issue is I think I have to actually walk her over to the fuel tanker. Do I need to? Let me see. Can this thing drive without a person? Oh my god, it can. I don't even have to bring her over to it. That is amazing. Okay. What I'm going to do... I'm going to drive over to her. This is why I gave all these things unmanned abilities. This will go down as the best landing so far. Yeah, I'd say it's probably one of my best, if not my best one. Could the rover drag the drills? SAS on? I know using retrograde can screw you because it will flip you once you're slow enough. Yeah. Okay, why is it going so slow? You have fuel and stuff, right? Yeah. What is happening? Why are you having such problems? Why is there, like, no friction? Is it because it's empty? And my center of gravity's too high, probably? Alright, well, let's drive over there. Yeah, I don't have traction because it's so light. This is an empty thing with no fuel in it. I'm going to bring this over to there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, RCS. What is RCS doing? I should not have turned on RCS. Okay. I have an engineer to fix stuff. Please don't break my stuff. Do a barrel roll. Please don't break my stuff. Here. There. God. Should have put some wards RCS on this baby. What does that mean? Okay, there. Turn RCS off. Let it float down. Why are my wheels still spinning? I'm not pressing anything. Looking great. Brakes. Hold down the brakes so I could save before I break something. God, now you're getting the true Kerbal experience. Okay, alright. Jesus. This freaking game right here. I can't move. This thing is like, this thing weighs a ton. I don't understand why it has zero traction. Can I turn the traction up on these guys? Traction control. What does this do? Will this do anything? Maximize traction control. Oh, they were different on the two sides. Well, no wonder. Why the hell did that change? Turn spring strength down and damper up. Spring strength. Spring strength down, damper up. Like that? Do I have to do that on all of them? I saved before I did this, so... Wait, you said spring strength down. Damper up. Was I doing that the backwards way? I was doing that the backwards way. Okay, that one's right. Okay. Spring strength down, damper up. I know, I did the complete opposite. I'm doing it now. Okay. Okay, there's all of them. All right, let's see what this does. Okay, that's much better, but I'm really slow. I wonder if it's because of the traction thing. Not all the way, but this will kill a lot of the bounce. Okay, let me turn it up just like a small amount. I've never messed with these settings before. Okay. Is it because my traction's so high that we're going so slow now? So let's go like down to 3.5. So okay, still not very fast. Use RCS as a thruster. It's kind of going the backwards there. I don't think that's gonna work for me. I don't want to use monopropellant for this. I don't want to use up monopropellant because it takes gas. Actually, I'm going to go towards the mining drill. It is acceleration. Is there an acceleration one too? I don't see an acceleration thing. Maybe I turn my damper strength down to like 1.5. Maybe that's what's slowing me down. You're saying it is accelerating? Not very fast. I'd like to be able to accelerate a little bit faster this. I'm holding forward right now 0.1 ms a second or so faster. I was able to go much faster when I was bouncing all over the place. But maybe I should be okay with it slowing or being this slow. Maybe if I turn off SAS, what does that do? Okay, that lets me turn faster. Okay, maybe it's the SAS that was doing it. I was bouncing out of control, true. Pin the back two wheels Meno, so they stay open, and then slide the friction bar until they get the right grip. What? Pin the back two wheels so they stay open, slide the friction bar until they get the right grip. I feel like my grip's pretty good now. Well, maybe not. If I try to turn too hard, there's still a lot of gravity, so. Okay. Your control point is weird. Notice the blue is pointing up and the brown is down. Okay. If I do like a control from here, will that help? Doesn't seem like it. What about a control from here? I don't know if that's going to help at all. It thinks I'm upside down. Well, I'm going backwards right now. Why is this the back? My seats are... I swear, every time I do this thing, the steering direction gets changed. I'm going to need to turn these around. There's a setting on control parts to recalculate up, but I'm not sure how it works. Get you more acceleration when they get the right grip. I don't want to change this actually right now because my direction is actually backwards from what I want it to be. Another stupid thing, I switched this last time, but I'm pretty sure Kerbal reverted back to backwards being forward. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It'll just be goofy when my Kerbal's on the front, so whatever. Just forget it. I'm going to not fight the UI. We're just going to let it do its thing. If I set the control point to the chair, I'll be set. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is working as intended for Kerbal Space Program Timac. You're probably right. So now if I press forward, it slows us down because this is the control point. Okay, there we go. All right. And you know, there's no real reason to have my Kerbal man this thing anyway. So it's fine to do this. I can just leave my Kerbal in the pilot seat. Too much traction can cause it to try to flip as well, since it's the driving tires. While turning have so much traction they tip the vessel over. Well, I don't know which tires to turn the traction up on, since it's going to forward and backwards going to be different every time I load the thing. So I'm just going to leave it here. It's fine. It's not flipping now. Warp. Good call. Cannot. You can't do that. You can't warp while you're moving on the ground. So. I wish you could. The good thing is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this thing up with time warp, transfer it back and forth a couple times. The other thing is completely full. And then we'll be able to, if not completely fill our orbital station, almost completely refuel it. Be relatively safe to turn down traction control down on the middle wheels, you think? Hold Alt plus. That doesn't do anything. Plus minus, Alt plus minus, none of that does anything. Alt plus. Not Alt. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, that does work. All right. But now I got a break, which takes a while. Okay. So it's the little plus and or greater than, less than signs that I need to use. Okay. Okay. This also works when your Kerbal is sliding down a mountain. Damn it, if only I knew that. Well, then we probably wouldn't have gotten the lovely, oops. Yakety sax fun that we had. Okay. I'm going to come to a complete stop before we ram this thing because I want to save before we do that. Because if I tip something over, this could be GG. Quick save? Nope. Not while I'm moving. Okay. There's quick save. Claw. Arm both these guys. Go backwards and go get some fuel. It will Kraken if you're moving too fast and force alt time warp physics. It will Kraken. What? Release the Kraken? Release the Flacken? Okay, this looks like we're pretty good here. Lined up pretty well. I haven't met the Kraken yet. I haven't. Is there a Kraken in this game? Or it's like Subnautica. There's some big giant space monster. Okay. All right. Claw me. Claw me, baby. Like a glove. All right. Sweet. So you are full of fuel. You are full of fuel. We want to fill you up. Which you're doing automatically, but pin this guy. Pin this guy and pin this guy. And we're going to do all into here. All right, guys. I haven't taken a break yet. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. So real quick, I'm going to set up church use restroom while this is fueling. I'm going to go do that. Thank you all so much for watching. Because anybody knew the stream, hope you're enjoying the Kerbal Space Program. Thank you so much for watching. I'm also going to fill up this guy. So let me turn on my monopropellant while this is going. That should fill up this guy. There we go. But when I come back, we will get some fuel going. So thanks for hanging out. You guys are amazing. I'll be back in just a second, my friends. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I was answering an email. Alright, all hail the chair. Tanks on the mining station are too small. He's going to need to remember to redock the tanker. Oh, I know. It's going to take a couple transfers. I've planned on that. Okay, and I'm going to turn off monopropellant because... okay. Why am I not filling up with fuel? Okay, so I just need to... This needs to always be in. That's weird. If I do this... Will this now fill up? No, apparently it's going to fill these guys up. Okay. Alright, it's time warp. Time warp to fill things up here. I guess I will pin these guys. We'll have to do like two. That's why I wanted to get it so close, because I'm going to have to make multiple transfers. So that was kind of on purpose. Tanks on the mining station are too small. Yeah. I don't know if that's vanilla or engineer, because you think engineer had a few of these things in it. Automatically switch from monopropellant to LFOX from monopropellant. Yeah, I do have Kerbal engineer, so maybe that's doing stuff that I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. But yeah, when I designed this, I didn't know how much fuel I was gonna... I never done a mining or a fuel creation station before, so... I didn't know how big a tank I needed. But that's why we have this guy over here with the big giant tank. So, all it's going to take is time warping to do what we need it to do. Alright, as soon as this fills, we can go to normal time. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now we should be able to Johnny 5 disassemble. Disarm. There we go. Don't fall, please. Cool. Is this doing okay? I haven't noticed this being red before. Core temp. Why is the temperature... I guess because it's not doing anything, I guess, is the reason. Okay, I need to get rid of that. Not have that not be a thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, and why are you not moving? Is now my traction so high because of the full tank? It can't move with a full tank. God. Might have to change this every time there's like a full tank of gas here. Oh, this does not want to move. Send an extra tank sometime later and dock to the mining station. Problem solved. Okay, I don't know how to make this thing be able to move. Deploy the antenna. Oh, you're right. I never deployed that. Good call. The other guy already has an antenna that's already, yeah, pre-deployed or whatever. I need to put the spring power back up. So things just bounce without you doing anything. Okay, spring power. Oh gosh. I don't even know what these different numbers are really doing. It's just not moving. Point the mining station radial out. Okay. Radial out. Thank you. Pin the menu so it stays out, then drive forward. You should see the motor output spike. Okay. Do I need to... How do I... Spring strength? It is spiking, but it's not doing anything. I don't... So it's only 5, adjust friction. Okay. Friction, which is traction. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Now we're starting to move. Okay. So it's traction that's making the motor unable to work. So I need higher traction when I have less mass. I need lower traction when I have more mass, I guess. So I guess I want no traction control when I got all this mass going on, it seems like. Or something. Hold it in drive to adjust to see if the output spikes. I now have 99%. Okay, there it goes. Got the spring strength down some there. Okay, all right, now we're moving. Now we're moving. Okay, this is so weird. Man, am I having to adjust this every time I do this? Can I just leave it in auto? Oh, could I? Maybe I should. All right, I sure hope I can grab onto here is the thing. I didn't actually plan for clamping on here, but I should be able to. Oh, God. Slow down. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, well, that exploded. Okay, cool. That was an explosion with a lot of fuel involved, so good thing I quick saved. I hope we quick saved at a good time. I think I quick saved after I refueled. Wow. Are you full? You're full. Okay. That's basically the Kraken. Okay. I wish the auto settings worked better. Turn you to radial out. Extend this guy. Quick save. Okay. All right. Let's turn these all to auto and see if it does better. So, auto, 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 and auto. Yeah, it's not moving under auto. I guess maybe if I turn the traction control down. Okay. Traction control is not auto. I guess I can't do auto and traction, can I?
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for
select input, Isaac. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Okay. Okay. Okay, can I do control from here? And then you go forward where I want you to go. Okay, great. Okay. And I'm going to have to do this like 2 or 3 times to fill this thing up, too. My God. The UI is not the best in the game, but sometimes the controls are even worse. I swear. SAS, you think that will help keep us grounded here? I don't know. Maybe. Okay. All right. Let's stop before we're about to hit so I could... We're gonna actually save and not explode. God, I'm holding my brakes right now. And he's not stopping. I have to have my wheels turn in reverse to actually stop. I guess momentum is very strong when you have a full tank of gas. Turn brake strength up. Okay. Hey, there we go. Let's turn all of them. Well, you know what? Let's just have the back ones be 200%. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Brake. 5. Okay. All right. I do drive with WASD, yes. How else would you do it? Okay, let's open clamp on here. Clamp. Clamp. No clamping. All right. Oh, let's try to clamp onto these guys then. Braking works best on the front brakes, both in Kerbal and in real life. Oh, okay. Well, again, they're front when I go one direction and back when I go the other, so. Alright, let's see if this will work. Clamp on, clamp on. The clamper! Get clamped. Okay. Okay. Wow, this is going to take so many transfers here. Oh my god. I'm going to have to do this so many times to fill this thing up. At least I can do the monopropel on the first one. Okay. This guy's going to be out. This guy's going to be out. In that case, you should have brakes on the back and front wheels at make for best braking. Okay. If you have SAS on and use WSND and press W, you pitch down at the same time as you go forward. Okay. I honestly don't have any idea how the best way to do all this then. Sounds like different people have different ways of doing their stuff. Oh man, this is going to take forever to refill. Well, to get this thing completely fueled up. Disarm. There we go. Okay. Radial out. If you could stop bouncing, that would be great. Why are you bouncing? SAS off? Okay. Just send another rover tanker and join them to form a train. God, you know how much trouble it took me just to get this one? Okay, and now I gotta turn the traction up. This is actually horrifying to think I'm gonna have to do like 6 times or more to fill this up. What does I need? Traction? Okay, traction up. Oh my god. Use the RCS controls to steer. I mean, so H would be forward. H forward. I guess I'll try it. Probably my traction's too high on my tires now. To have to adjust this every time? Oh, this is such... Who designed this, man? How is this good gameplay? Why is RCS turning the... I can't use RCS. It's going to make my head explode. And now I can't move again because traction's too high or the springs are too... I don't even know. Okay. And these guys... Oh, Jesus. You know what? I might give up on this fuel station just because the controls of this are so exceedingly bad. Make another rover with just the drill and converter and save it up to the tanker ship. Another rover with just the drill and converter and drive it up to the tanker ship. I wonder if I could somehow attach that to this with all these claws on here. I can't even move this damn thing. This is such a... Why are the controls so bad? I didn't have this problem last time. You hate Minimus rovers? Put traction at 2.5 on all wheels with spring being half the strength of damper. Traction at 2.5. With spring being half the strength of damper. Blake, it's going fine. Having issues with bad controls again. But I'll be going for another 3.5 hours or so. Spring being half the strength of damper. Spring, half the strength of damper. So if I have this, there, that's half. So 0.55. 0.55. Okay, will this let me move? Still barely moving. And when I turn it, like, my wheels are all... I feel like they're all controlled from incorrect directions now. Like, the directions are all screwed up for some reason. I know that feeling. The game controls seem clunky as hell at times. Yeah. Look at my nav ball. I see it. Okay, I change it to my seat. Oh my god. Yeah, look at your nav ball for driving a car. That's intuitive, right? Super, super intuitive. Alright, it would be really good if I could just put the miner on this thing. Is there any way I can do that? I mean, could I clamp on and just drive this thing over the way it is right now, I wonder? Oh crap. Oh crap. Brakes. Okay. I would love to be able to do that. Okay. Please don't break something. Okay, good. Alright, quick save. I assume I would need to undeploy the miner to do that. I would be very happy if I could do that. Clamp, then raise the drill in gear. Okay, let's give it a try. Hopefully I can clamp onto this and it won't break it. Fold the radiators too. Yeah, I'll do all that. Okay. Alright, we clamped on well. So let's retract. Retract. Stop this. Stop drill. Retract drill. Okay. Okay, so I need to... How do I control from here? Okay, everything's kind of bouncing around. Just don't retract the gear. It might tip over. It might be best to do it while you're full of fuel so it's balanced. Okay. There should be some in here, right? Yeah. Maybe with RCS? Guess I can try. Okay. Man, dragging this thing around. Yeah, let's F5 it. Okay. Alright, so trying to move this thing. It's kind of bounced. I'm pressing forward. Nothing's happening. Alright, if I press RCS and hit N. No, that's... How do I... H? Okay, that's not moving. Turn off SAS. Okay. So that's not moving. So I'm not able to drag that, apparently. Welcome back, Pipe. We're trying to drag this thing around. Might have to add friction to counteract the friction of the gear on the ground. Okay. We're probably going to have to do a bunch of wheel adjustments. So let's just pin these guys. Oh, my God. Okay. So you think I need higher traction? So I'm going to hold forward while turning the traction up and see if my motors do anything. My motor doesn't... Okay, traction down. Looks like that might work, maybe. Okay, we're slowly moving. Okay. We are... This is so ridiculous. Okay. All right. We're going to manhandle this thing across the moon. I don't care what you say. It's going to work. When that what kind of show when you hit the sweet spot? It's happening.jpg. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is probably the best way to do this. We can just straight up just fill the tanker directly. It looks stupid, but it works, and it's not stupid. Well, if the controls or the UI or other things were not so janky in Kerbal, you wouldn't have to do goofy stuff like this.
Thank you for the follow.
Schmoikel, thank you so much for following. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Like, if I didn't have to adjust traction, damper, spring strength, motor brakes every time I needed to transfer this, it wouldn't be so bad. This is incredible. It's kind of working. It's kind of goofy, but it's working. So basically, every time I land this thing, I need to get as close to this so I don't have to drag this very far. Kraken, heavy breathing. This is the Kraken. This is the Kraken. Oh, Mantissa with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much for that. Welcome to the randoms, my friend. We have achieved peak Kerbal. Okay, let me break and save as we're getting close here. There we go. Says we're moving, but it's probably the wobble. Say that's the wobble and not any forward momentum or anything. It's a good thing the miner's on the little furniture sliders. Yeah. Good thing I brought the... I wonder if I could turn the friction down on these guys, actually, too, if I wanted to go faster. But we're going to keep this safe. This is such a drag. Oh, my God. The puns, of course. Of course the puns would be brought by Pieboy. We can scrape through this, though. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, man. Pieboy, stop encouraging yourself with puns. Okay. Let's see if this is going to work. All right. Clamp on. Clamp on. The clamper. Come on, clamp it. Oh, we're not lined up. Can I go backwards is the question. Not very well. God. Okay, I apparently misaligned it. Let's wiggle. Wiggle our way backwards. I missed. I did miss. We're wiggling our way backwards here. Still loving the YouTube content. Just came by to get my Prime sub. Well, thanks, Mantissa. The Prime sub is super generous. I really appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying the YouTube. I want to God no atmosphere in here. What? I don't know what that means. You could turn on the rocket. What could possibly go wrong? Oh my God. Everything. Everything would go wrong. Apparently I have to shimmy to move back, to go back at all. I have to shimmy back. Otherwise we don't move backwards. It's like moving furniture across your apartment. You gotta scrape it back and forth. Okay, I might need to load where I was. It. This doesn't clamp on. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick load because I saved right as we were approaching it here. See that gimbling on those engines when you press W? That's what I mean. What you mean about what? Gimbling on those engines. Pivot! Pivot! This is basically that episode of Friends. Okay, alright. Let's line this up better here. It's not moving. It's moving. Have to hit the tank square with the claw. I know, I know. I thought I was square with the tank, but it's kind of hard to get it lined up here. I mean, I know how to do it because I did it once. I just didn't do it with a giant miner strapped to the back, to my back last time. The engines are trying to pitch as you go forward. Oh, yeah, they are. Can you go to Kerbal view mode? He's not actually driving this thing, so how do I exit this? How do I get out of Kerbal view mode? What's the button? He's in the minor. What's the button to get out of this? Panboy, tell me, since you told me go to win this. I don't know how to get out of this. Okay, V, thank you. Bruce Willis would be so proud right now. Okay. Okay, let's quick save. Since we're closer. Oh my god. Alright. Scraping forward. Let's do this. Claw on. Man, I need to land on top of this thing for future fuel transfers. There's no way I can drive this across a kilometer at 4 ms. I wonder if I can... I wonder what would happen if I retracted all of my landing gear. I might save it and try that at some point. Okay. Okay. That's like... That should be good. Come on. Come on. Clamp. Why was I not going fast enough to clamp? It didn't clamp. Why won't you clamp for me? Can I not clamp to two different things? Oh, it did it. I think it did it. Did it do it? Actually, I don't know. It didn't do it. Damn it. Now I can build a drill hauler. Well, that's kind of what this is. I guess I wasn't exactly lined up. I thought I did it. The view changed. That made me think I did it. SAS. Radial out. Okay. It's bouncing, but we're connected. Now turn SAS off. Okay. All right. Everything is connected. Okay. Oh, this is so goofy. This is so ridiculous. All the clamps, they were all there. All the clamps were there. It was all there. We are connected. F5. All right. Start service harvesting. LF plus OX. Now press shift. No, you just killed me. Moonho, you are a troll. You are a trolly-ass troll. Thank God I quick-saved. Like, why the hell would I want to press shift? Because it always breaks my game every time I try to do it. Apparently, I can lift off with this thing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Apparently it works, though. We know that that works. That was kind of awesome, though. Oh, God. If only... What happens if while this is drilling you lift off? Do you, like, break the game and get free fuel at all times? If I could do that and dock with this thing, I would, like, be constantly refueling. That would be crazy if you could bug the game and do that. That would actually be amazing. Should have pressed Z, really? Oh, man. Murder Buddy was here to witness the trolling. Oh, my God. Okay. Now we just want to fill all of our tanks here. This is going to take a while, but... are you filling... What fuel tank are you filling right now? It's got a lot of stuff to fill. I guess what I'll do is just turn this on really high speed. And see how long it starts taking to fuel everything. I wonder if this will stop when we have no solar power. It doesn't. Model the drill head being in the ground. You can drag it while it's deployed. There's an admin console mode where you can turn on unlimited fuel or electricity and stuff. It's not even a mod. Really? Okay, so this thing shut down while it has no power, I believe. And it should turn back on now that we got sunlight, right? Why aren't you working? What? I guess I have to manually do it again. But that's called cheating? Yes, that is called cheating. Okay. Are you feeling anything? Are you refueling anything? I gotta pin all of my things because I don't know where the fuel it's making is going. Because it has so many places to go to, I guess. I just want to fill up this entire thing. Where is the fuel currently going? I don't know where it's going. Okay, now it's going over here. Did you register for the Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord beta? No, I did not. I didn't know that was a thing yet. I guess I'll just do it this way. Let's go in. Can I not do this while we're fast? You can look at the materials in the upper right. Upper right. I don't know what you're talking about. It just came out this week. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Nose. Okay. This is definitely going to take a while. So we're using some speed strats. Okay, because I got to turn this back on. And then speed it back up. We'll just let everything get filled. This is going to take forever otherwise. Pull up the temp of your drill and stuff to make sure it's running efficiently. At full time warp, we'll kind of skip the physics and make it lose a charge a lot slower. I think peak efficiency is when I'm just not... When I'm doing just the LF plus OX. At least that's what I think it does. Okay, slow it down so this turns back on. Well, what are you doing? Why is that burning now? Why did that heat go up? I don't know why it did that. Is that a bug? I don't know why the heat went up when this thing was not on. Does it need to be on to lower the heat? I don't know why it did that. Let me save. Because nothing's exploded yet. While you're time warping, it'll save up the heat. How is it generating heat when this thing's not working though? Because when the solar power goes off, this stops harvesting. Why would it generate heat during that? When you're out of energy, you can't get rid of the heat. Yes, but what generates heat? Does this thing still go? I guess while the batteries are going? I don't know. I guess I don't understand. Drilling processor generate heat when your temperature is 500, 1,000 times your full efficiency. Time warping while drilling will cause some bug. Switching ships can fix it. Okay. Okay. Let me just like stop this running when it's nighttime, when there's no power, I guess. Yeah, heat's going down, right? Think it's still working because of the batteries. The core temperature is 500K, and it turns out the heat it has drained goes into TCS. So turning this off, good or bad? I don't understand. I don't understand how this works. I don't understand the whole heat thing, I guess. Am I full? Oh, you're right. I'm full. Okay. I'm full of fuel. Beautiful. Awesome. Are you guys even full? Okay. Full tanker. Thing is still hot. The radiators don't get rid of the heat. They just stop you from exploding. Okay. Turning off probe cores you're not using will save lots of battery. Okay. Is there a probe core in here? There's not one in here. There is one in here. So I could turn off this probe core. That was the battery. The battery and the probe core are kind of on top of each other. Aim camera. So turn this guy off. Hibernation. So if I hibernate that, it'll use less battery, I guess. Okay. So I'm just going to leave this attached. I actually want this thing disarm. Let me save. Disarm. There we go. So this thing, we're just going to keep doing its thing. So it's always going. And we're going to go fill up our orbital station thingy. If you're leaving the ships unmanned, you need them on to get control. This one is manned. This has got Janfil Kerman on. So that's why I turned this one off. This is fine. I'll just leave that going. But now, actually, let me back this up because when I lift off, I don't want this to get all screwed up. So let's retract this guy. And try to back this. Back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up. Okay, so I do control from here, and back. Yeah, I'm going to drive. I might need to drive it away. I might want to scoot it away. Scoot back. Just boot, scoot, and boogie. Do I watch Danny videos? I don't know what Danny videos are, Moodenhell. Do not know what that is. Okay. Okay. Well, this is probably the ghettoest refueling station ever, but it's working. And we're going to let this thing continue to work, even though it's full, just so I don't, forget. There we go. Okay.